Good morning, everybody. I am Margaret Low Smith. I'm president of AtlanticLIVE, and we're here with our colleagues from CityLab. That's our site about cities. I'm so delighted to welcome you to Startup City Miami. This is our third year in this wonderful city, and we're so happy to be here just as Miami Beach is celebrating its 100th birthday. I heard applause. Thank you. That's a good way to start the day. I have to confess to this crowd that it's been freezing cold in Washington, D.C., like 25 degrees, and every day last week I was checking my weather app multiple times a day, and it kept saying, Miami, 79 and sunny, Miami, 79 and sunny, and it was like a magnet pulling me to this city. And so you have delivered, and it is perfection, and we are thrilled to be here. I want to talk a little bit about the Atlantic. Throughout our history, we've been committed to bold ideas, ideas that really matter. We address the most pressing and interesting issues of our time and timeless issues. This year, Ta-Nehisi Coates wrote a piece called The Case for Reparations. Graham Wood explained in the covers of our magazine about what ISIS really wants. Our senior editor, Derek Thompson, who's actually one of our moderators here today, wrote a piece called The Miracle of Minneapolis, a dream city, according to some. And a favorite quote from that story is this: "It's really hard to get people to move to Minneapolis, and it's impossible to get them to leave." So we are here in Miami to bring bold ideas to life. And while the Atlantic itself has been around for 158 years, and I think it's fair to say that its founding values endure, within our culture beats the heart of a startup. The Atlantic believes in promoting the American idea, creative, original, sparking. We zig when others zag, pivot at a moment's notice. And I think everybody in this room would agree that you have to have that startup energy to thrive in today's world. And events like Startup City Miami capture that vibrant city. Today is about Miami. Part of the beauty and allure of this great city is that you can see, feel, and hear the rest of the world here. Spanish, Portuguese, French, EDM. Our ultra friends sharing the city with us this week. On Lincoln Road or in Wynwood, this city's heart reflects the globe. Today, we're going to meet startups from Boston and Brazil, New York and San Francisco, and from right down the street. We have experts on Cuban entrepreneurship, and we'll talk about what changing relationships mean for Cuba and the US. We'll have conversations about education, about teamwork, and about what makes Miami so special. There have been really big changes here since we were first here 2 years ago. Miami has turned into a bustling startup city. This event might have played a small part, but this is still not Silicon Valley, and top college grads are not flocking to Miami like other entrepreneurial hubs. So we're here today to learn from one another, to hear stories of success, stories of failure, and to gain insights on what it means to launch an idea. We'll showcase, among others, Vikram Dendi of Microsoft Research, who developed a Skype language translator, Pondway Gibson, who created a home for green startups here in Miami, and Bastian Lehman, who will talk about his web-based instant delivery service called Postmates, or as he likes to call it, the anti-Amazon. A few notes before we get rolling. I want to thank the Knight Foundation. The Knight Foundation made today possible, and we are so grateful for their extraordinary support and for the support of all of our underwriters. Miami International Airport, for those of you who flew in here, I hope you saw the fabulous banners waving Startup City Miami. Also, a big thank you to the Simpkins Family Foundation and Tito's Handmade Vodka, which we'll get to taste later today. We're on Twitter at Atlantic_Live. You can join the conversation using the hashtag StartupMiami. Your friends and colleagues who couldn't make it here in person can watch our live stream at theatlantic.com/live. Don't forget to silence your cell phones. We have an incredibly full day ahead, and there will be a networking reception, which I mentioned, with Tito's Handmade Vodka cocktails at the end of the day. And now, it gives me enormous pleasure to introduce Knight Foundation's Miami Program Director, Matt Hagman.